Yeah, just getting some dinner ready. Cooking a bit of stuff for my girlfriend. Not 100% sure what I'm making yet, so just going to see what we got in the old freezer here. Well, I guess we could cook up some steaks. Maybe make some kind of big dinner. So get on with that and check back in with you in a bit maybe. And a bit more to the site today. Been getting some stuff fixed. There was a few problems I noticed last night. So getting that all taken care of. Not much else going on at the moment. Pretty slow around here at the moment. Not much to do. Still watching that show Being Human. Bit interesting. Just had the episode with Robson Green playing Werewolf. Kind of interesting. Haven't really seen him in anything for several years. Used to like watching him back when he was in Soldier Soldier with Jerome Flynn, he was. Haven't really, obviously been over in America, I don't really keep up with British TV too much. Just whatever I can find on Netflix or, you know, whatever I can get my hands on YouTube or stuff like that. Find out about online and keep updated with a few bits. Alright, check back in a bit. So yeah, I figured I'd make some steaks, maybe some mashed potatoes. Still make good old Yorkshire puddings even though I'm out here. Took me a while to track down all the stuff to cook it just right. Parents used to make them, so really enjoy them, and got my girlfriend hooked on them, she likes them. Like a bit of the mashed potatoes, but right now potatoes are a little bit naff. Ain't much quality spuds out there at the moment, so it's not that brilliant, but hey, you know, you take what you can get and you do with it what you can. I figure I'll whip up some mash, some couple of steaks I got defrosting in the microwave, get some puddings on the go, and wait for her coming back from work. Just show you over here actually, if we can zoom in and see. Just got this in the mail today. Like a throw pillow type deal. Made it on Cafe Press. It's part of a set that I made for a See No Evil, Hear No Evil, Speak No Evil sock monkeys, and that's available on Cafe Press. I have a little store, Artistic Visions by Michael. I've got lots of photos that I've taken. Digital graphics that I've done, stuff like that, and they're all on there. You know, you can get them on t-shirts, posters, mugs, all the usual kind of shit Cafe Press has. Just got some new stuff on there, shower curtains and bedding and other stuff recently, so that's been quite a big seller actually. People have been buying shower curtains. Kind of expensive if you ask me, but hey, you know, they've got a cool picture on them or something, and you want a nice shower curtain, you're willing to pay, I guess. Absolutely loving these pans I got a couple of weeks back. Went out looking, where was it? Sears, I think it was. Big store down the road. And was looking for one of those organic pans. Fancy ass, weird, as seen on TV type shit. Had a look around and saw these from Bella. Never heard of it myself, but they were the same kind of shit. You know, they had the ceramic on the inside, and man, I tell you, shit we used to have. Got it down here. You know, your old shitty Teflon crap. Sucks. I mean, as you can see, Teflon coating's long since been worn out on that shit. Useless. Things stick to it. Take forever to scrub off. This, man, you whip up some fried eggs, scrambled eggs, beef, whatever you want to cook, and ain't nothing sticks to it. It's really good. You know, fun colour. I like the old purple myself, so kind of goes with the fun kitchen we've got here with the mint coloured walls. And steaks on a bit longer, defrost them I guess. But yeah, so yeah, I also got 2 new batteries for my video camera today, just arrived. Been trying to get some batteries together for cheap, found them on eBay, got a good deal. Can't remember right offhand how much I spent, but I think it was less than 25-30 bucks, and I got a couple of medium-sized batteries. Should do 2 or 3 hours worth of filming in each battery, on top of the other original one I've got, and another one I bought a while back. Got plenty of batteries now, so we're all set with that. And everything's looking good. That was my main problem with video. Tied down to where you can plug in the old extension cable to keep it powered. So when you're out and about somewhere doing some recording, you run out of video, you know, your whole day's shot if you haven't got your footage that you wanted or something. So it's nice to have all the backup batteries, and we never run out of batteries with that one anymore. That one's pretty cool, it's a waterproof. We got one of those what is it, is that Fujifilm? I can't remember the model offhand, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And what's going on over here? Oh, there's me cats. Me and my girlfriend's cats. Let's get a zoom in on those. You see him in the window over there? Stitch just went hiding. But yeah. That handsome ginger fella over there, that's me Thomas. Bit cheesy like. Named him Thomas O'Malley after the cat of Aristocats. We named her Stitch, obviously, after some Lilo and Stitch. Rescued both of those little guys from the local Humane Society a few years back. Went in one day just to have a look, and we saw they had little Stitch, who was then, what was she called then? She was called Inky. They had her name said as Inky. And yeah, she was only a few months old. She was almost ready to be adopted, and we figured, you know, pay a little bit of money, get her tests done, whatnot, adopt her, bring her home. We wanted to take Thomas right away, because when we came back in the next day to pick her up, after they'd done her tests and given her injections and whatnot, we saw Thomas and we wanted to take him, but because we'd just adopted her and everything was all new, and we were getting all these she was getting spayed and whatever, we had to wait. So we figured, alright, well, you know, we'll wait, come back in a few days or whenever it was. We said we could come back, and if he's still there and hasn't found a home yet, we'll take him. You know, he was a cute little fella, and he seemed really interested in playing with us and stuff. And so yeah, we came back, he was still there, we figured, hey, it's fate, let's take him home. And they've been living with us ever since. Bit of an animal lover myself, and so is my girlfriend. We actually, last year, we did the local Humane Society's mega match for animals. We had a little team going on. Went by the name of Boxcat Bandits. Thought it was kind of cute, you know. Mr. Thomas over there, who I don't know how it started, but we started nicknaming him the Loaf, Mr. Loaf and stuff. He likes to loaf around, and he was sitting in a box or something one day, and I think someone else named him. We thought he would like some bread, loaf of bread or something like that. So anyway, he was sitting in this box one day, and I was looking at him, and I thought, he's like a bit of a box cat, you know, he likes to sit in his boxes, and he also likes to carry bags for some reason, he loves to sit on them. So that's where the name came from there, regarding the old charity team there for the mega match. Actually made some t-shirts up for us to wear on Cafe Press. We had a picture of old Wolf there in one of his boxes with I stuck a little bandit mask on his face and stuff, make him look like a little bandit. And we had those printed up ready for the match. Raised a little bit of money. I can't remember offhand how much we raised, but yeah, I think it was a couple hundred. We had charity pots up in all the local stores that we could that would let us put one in, and we had flyers everywhere and stuff. So we did our bit to try and raise some money. It was fun. A little bit miserable weather. It was all dreary and cold and stuff, being the time of year it was. Round about this time of year actually, September, October time. And just check out these steaks, see how they're doing. Maybe give them a bit of a flip. So yeah, that was that. It was quite fun. But yeah, I mean, as I was saying, I got my little bit of a site going there with the Cafe Press and fun slogan t-shirts and so on. And a lot of stuff with photos and stuff that I've taken in the local area, or like when we've been camping and other stuff like that. So we've got some good photos and a lot of posters and pictures on there using those. So that's all fun, cool and everything. Alright, well, now I'm gonna shut this down for a few and maybe check back in a little bit once I've got dinner started. Girlfriend will be back less than an hour, so I better get on with this stuff. Alright. Alright. So, we got our spuds all peeled. Big juicy thick steaks sitting in the pan ready to go. What else we got? Yep. Some carrots, put some of those on. Bit of onion, why not? And we'll get some stuff out for the old Yorkshire pudding batter. So what we got down here? Now I need to get that. Yeah, it's almost about 5. Should be getting off work in a minute. Be a while before she's home, but gotta get everything prepared and on ready so we can sit down and eat. Sounds like my phone's buzzing at me. Probably her now. Letting me know she's getting ready to leave. Found recipe on internet a few years ago. Had modified it a little bit because didn't like the full recipe that it was using, but just a basic one. 8 ounces of flour, which is just shy of 500 grams. And then let's see, measuring jug. .300 milliliters of milk. Put that away. Eggs. So please tell me we have enough eggs. Used some the other day. Oh, good. And 4 eggs. Those in a minute. Pretty basic mixture, nothing fancy. And then we just throw in a couple of these bouillon cubes. Kind of a bit like, what is it, OXO we have back home in England. And with these things, not crumbly at all, and you really got to crush the things to get them to break up, so they're a pain in the ass. But you get the powdered stuff as well. Just happened to get the ones that were cubes because they were on sale at the time, worked out cheaper, so didn't want to waste the money, and I could just crush these up instead. So I'll stick those in a minute. Once I've got them all crushed up. And then, let's see, haven't really got anything good to crush them with, so gotta get hold of, usually use the powdered version, so we don't really have a pestle and mortar or anything to crush them with, but some seasoning in there, a bit of salt and black pepper. I guess we can just crush them up with a big spoon, usually good enough. But yeah, I'll get that done, and then steaks are all defrosted, ready to go. And girlfriend will be back probably in a half hour or so, maybe a little bit longer. So get some carrots and onions chopped up and put on, and have everything ready for when she gets back. Started watching a few new shows last night, posted on my blog and stuff about one of them, but started watching that new Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., really interesting. Nice to see a TV show based on that Marvel stuff like that. Found it cool that they had the original guy from the movie playing Coulson, that S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, the main dude, and kind of an interesting storyline considering he was supposed to be dead, and apparently now they're making out as though he was just faking the death, but then they hinted that he maybe was dead, but you know, I haven't really looked to see if anyone knows actually what's going on yet, or if there's been anything leaked, but kind of sounds like he might have been brought back, or maybe he's a clone or a robot or something stupid, you know. You never know what's going on, could be anything. But But yeah, and then what else was there? Been getting into that show New Girl. It's kind of a funny, almost a sitcom with that Zoe Deschanel living in a flat with a couple of guys. Kind of a funny show. And then there's another one that we've been watching, Two Broke Girls, about these couple of basically slutty chicks that have a little cupcake business out the back of a diner. It's kind of fun. Lots of comedy stuff going on all the time, so we enjoy watching that. Just started again, new season. Man, so many things on at the moment. I was looking into maybe starting watching that new show, The Blacklist, with James Spader. He's a little bit annoying. But I thought I'd give it a go, see what it was about, and have a look at that maybe. But yeah, things have been pretty warm of late. I mean, it's supposed to be getting cooler. It's like end of September, almost October time. You'd think it'd be a little bit cooler out, but man, we've been having one of those late summers again. And the weather's all to cock. I swear, ever since I moved over here, the weather's been going goofy. Used to be, we'd be 3 foot deep in snow during winter, and everything would be all fucked up with snow and God knows what else. But over the last several years or so, it seems to have all been just changing around. I don't know why. Maybe all this bullshit with the fucking weather that they keep talking about, global warming and all these other fucking things that are always, everyone's always complaining about. Who knows what the fuck's going on. Now, one show I'm excited about that's coming back on soon, I'm sure we have it over there by now, The Walking Dead. That's been a pretty interesting show, following this cop that awakes in a zombie-filled place, you know, and he's getting groups together, and they're going off on a mission to try and track down whatever and get on with life and see what's going on in the world. And just live, basically. Lots of shit happens, people die. I actually played the video game for the PlayStation 3 the other day. I got a free rental from, we have machines over here called Redbox. I don't know if they're in the UK or not, or anything similar. But basically, you know, you pay your buck or two for a movie or a video game, and you rent it right there and then. They spit out the disc and everything. So I rented that, got a free code and everything. You only get it for a night, so I figure, you know, I don't usually pay for games like that because you never have enough time to play them. But kept it for an extra night, paid for the extra night. Wanted to finish off the game, completed the whole thing, pretty good. Very feature rich, you know, it was one of those games that only had 5 levels. But there were so many different ways each level could play out, people that survived or died, or choices you could make and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool, enjoyed playing that. There's one thing I haven't been able to find over here. I mean, I haven't really looked too hard, because I've been happy to make do with what I had, but I haven't really been able to find a good Yorkshire pudding pan. I mean, they have like cupcake pans and shit out here, for making your own little fairy cakes and shit like that. But the nice round bottom Yorkshire pudding pans, they don't seem to have any round bottom pans anywhere that I've looked. So I don't know, I might have to go online one day eventually and find something, but one thing I am thankful of over here, with it being so hot and everything most of the time, you wouldn't, you know, certain states you ain't even going to live without one, but got the old air conditioning unit plumbed into the wall over here, and keeps the place nice and cool, you know, keeps it nice and chilly when it's hot out. Shouldn't have to use it right now, I mean it's supposed to be getting cooler and all, close to winter and whatnot, but it's warm out today. I don't know what, it's probably like 60-70 degrees out there, like a, you know, mild summer. Well, better start putting everything on. Won't be long before she's back. Get this tidied up a little bit around here and get stuff out ready. The plates out and everything. Get these carrots and onions chopped up and whatnot. And get me pudding pan out actually. Get that heated up. Like I say, it's a basic cupcake pan. I mean, it's not that brilliant for puddings with it being so deep and not really rounded at the bottom. They don't come out that brilliant, but what you're going to do, make use of what you got and do your best. Vegetable oil, vegetable. They actually sell the Bisto gravy out here, which is nice. They have it in their local Maya. I think I mentioned it in my forum. And you know, you can get your hands on some decent malt vinegar, brown sauce, HP. I don't know why they import the glass ones. You'd think they'd import, you know, like Daddies or something, or some squeezy bottles of HP. I'm sure they have them. Be lighter, you know, bigger bottle, less weight. Make it cheaper to ship it. They could, you know, sell them a little bit cheaper and not have to rip us off so much. I don't know. Bit expensive, some of this imported stuff. Like, so they actually have dairy milk over here, just in the regular stores and shit. And now it's pretty expensive. But if you ever see anywhere selling it imported, it's even more. It's like, well, why are you going to import it and charge someone the price for that when they can get it in a normal store for less? I mean, who's going to buy the imported one? Just seems like a dumb move. There's plenty of other shit you could import, you know, shit that we want. I mean, actually, several years back, I found a store down in the Redford area of Michigan called Ackroyd's. It's a little Scottish bakery, pretty cool. They have some really good meat pies, pasties, that kind of stuff. They serve a pretty mean cheese and onion pie, with the beef bridie, steak pies, stuff like that. And they also carry a line of like sweets and candy type stuff. and oops, shit. And your usual cans of pop, all that kind of stuff. I don't actually have anything here I can show you. We've got from there. No, I've got nothing around here at the moment, I don't think. But oh yep. Ben Shaw's dandelion and burdock. Not really a fan of the dandelion and burdock, but you know, got it to give it a try. They have like Vimto and shit, but they sell like the Galaxy bars, penguins, co-op biscuits, all that. Yeah, like I say after that, love how easy these pans just, you know, move stuff around. It don't stick. A lot easier. Alright, well, I gotta finish getting this shit ready, so I think I'm gonna sign off and end this video for the moment. I'll go out and check the mail as well. It's another thing, they don't have mail slots in their doors over here. I don't know why. Maybe because they're all so spread so far apart, the old person doesn't want to get out or whatever. It takes too long, but they all drive around in vehicles with the steering wheel on the other side so they can drive up to the mailbox while being on that side of the road. And we have little mailboxes outside, so they don't have to get out their cars. I mean, it's ridiculous really. Mailboxes get wet occasionally and they have to be outside in the cold. I mean, it's fun. So yeah, I'm going to walk all the way across the street to where the mailboxes are for this place and check my mail if there even is anything. Alright, check back in a bit. Alright. Got me nothing in the mail. Very rarely is. Wasn't expecting nothing. Yeah, I got me Yorkshire pudding tray all heated up with the stuff, and got me batter all mixed, so I've got to get those on. For anyone over here in the US, you get all the ingredients, you got all the recipe. Just stick the pan in the oven with some, I just use a little bit of Crisco. Like a half a teaspoon each one. Heat it up, 500 degrees, get it nice and hot. Leave it there for about 10 minutes, get it nice and hot. Turn it down to 375, whip it out. Pour about a half inch of the batter in the bottom of the pans. Whip it straight back in the oven, leave it on 375. Keep an eye on them until they're starting to brown. If they look like they're burning, you've had it on too long. About 15-25 minutes depending on your oven. They come out really nice and fluffy and light. You don't want to overdo them, they get too crispy and they're not that brilliant. You don't want to underdo them because then they taste too soggy and floury, eggy and stuff. Gotta get your mixture right. 300 milliliters of milk. 8 ounces of flour, a couple of the bouillon cubes, 4 eggs, flour, eggs, bouillon cubes all in, half the milk, beat it up good, get all the lumps out, that's important, make sure you get all the lumps out. And then put the rest of the milk in, give it a good beating up, let it sit for a minute, and then put it in like you saw with the pens there. So yeah. It's about almost 5:30 now, maybe 25 past. Girlfriend should be back in 10 minutes or so, so I've got to get this stuff finished and get dinner almost done, get some stuff set out ready to eat. Maybe watch some more shows tonight. Never used to be the biggest fan of onion or anything, but It goes good with a bit of steak or some minced beef or something. Not really sure why we call it minced beef and they call it ground beef over here, but it's interesting sometimes, all the little tiny differences that don't really seem to matter, but they just changed and became something different anyway. I like to slice and mash up my onion nice and small, don't really like big huge chunks of it. So I usually dice it up pretty good. Go over it a few times. Girlfriend's not into the gravy, so I usually put the gravy on after. Take her steak or whatever off and do the gravy separate like. Alright, well it's been fun, but I think I've recorded a lot of video and I'm going to call it a day. See what I've got done so far. Got the old steaks going and carrots, potatoes, Yorkshire puddings starting in there. So get this edited up tonight and put it online. I'm sure nobody's interested, but hey, it's something to do, isn't it? Something to do. Keep you busy when you're not working. Alright, catch you all later.